There it is. You can see it. Okay, folks, get to your safe place. We've got a definite tornado that is moving northeast. Looks like it's in the lower 9.
Can we move that camera and track it as it goes?
There we are. So it's really racing. You can see some rotation around the main tornado. This looks like a wedge tornado. Now maybe lifting a little bit. Another spinning around it. Folks, this is something I hoped I would never see. That EF3 that we had February 7th, 2017 caused so much damage.
Dude, holy
Look at the top. Go ahead, go.
oh my god.
Man, that's crazy. I just really was this close to death. I was just driving in a tornado just now. They had 2 explosions went off. I see just swarming and spinning around, you heard me? I make the U-turn right here and go clean towards the city, you heard me? Man, that's crazy.
Oh, that was a church.
enhanced risk, a level 3 on the 1 to 5 scale for the city center and areas north of the I-10 corridor. The biggest threats will be some damaging wind with 70-mile wind gusts, and in excess of that, some hail, and torrential downpours could lead to some street and even some flash flooding. We could also see tornadoes embedded within some of these stronger thunderstorm cells.
Change doesn't cause fires. We have them anyway. The fires were ignited by lightning. However, climate change sets the stage. Evening, winds are already gusting by midnight to around 83 miles an hour, Port Arthur, 118 in Cameron. Watch the winds really begin to surge even more by 2 a.m. 127 miles an hour, Cameron, 119 in Port Arthur, and right in this area in between, that's where winds are likely to gust probably over 100. Is by far the most deadly aspect of these storms. But it's summertime. Prepare for power outages, maybe weeks without air conditioning. That is very dangerous in the long term. A lot of fatalities happen not when the storm hits, but afterwards because people don't have the supplies.
This illustrates the birth of Hurricane Isabel, which occurred over the Ethiopian highlands. And the maturity of these cloud systems as they track towards the west, picking up energy, moving across the Sahel of Africa, gathering a lot of energy over the warm tropical waters of the Atlantic. This storm became a Category 5 and stayed a Category 5 for 3 days in a row, which is unprecedented for a hurricane in the Atlantic, finally making landfall as a Category 2. Now, when Isabel hit the United States, as a Category 2, it was an enormous Category 2. It was about 1,000 miles in diameter. It's absolutely huge. And this was an enormous windstorm for the mid-Atlantic. 3.5 million people were without power for as long as a week or so across a large area of Virginia, Maryland, up into Pennsylvania. In this particular satellite sequence, you're able to track the entire life cycle of this storm. The white shows the cloud tops, and the colors indicate the rain intensity of this system. Now, a little bit more about the birthplace of these hurricanes. We have to focus in on Ethiopia itself. These are called the Ethiopian highlands. And what we're looking at here is terrain mapping information, which was acquired by the space shuttle. So it's very, very high resolution terrain information. You know, the Ethiopian highlands are a mountain range about 15,000, 16,000 feet tall, and they lie right along the Red Sea. The Red Sea is an enormous rift zone. It's a crack in the earth where Africa is literally splitting apart very slowly. The moist trade winds flow over these mountains, and as the name might imply, it does come from the Saharan desert. The winds, they blow across the desert. With the right conditions, they can blow their dust all the way across the ocean and even into East Texas if the conditions are right for it. They're kind of that way right now.
Was the Ark of the Covenant just stolen so it could be brought into battle?
Well, the city of Tanis is one of the possible resting places of the Lost Ark.
The Lost Ark?
Yeah, the Ark of the Covenant, the chest the Hebrews used to carry around the Ten Commandments.
What do you mean, Commandments? You're talking about the Ten Commandments?
Yes, the actual Ten Commandments, the original stone tablets that Moses brought down out of Mount Horeb and smashed, if you believe in that sort of thing. You guys ever go to Sunday school?
Well,
Oh, look. The Hebrews took the broken pieces and put them in the Ark. When they settled in Canaan, they put the Ark in a place called the Temple of Solomon.
in Jerusalem.
Where it stayed for many years, until all of a sudden, whoosh, is gone.
Where?
Well, nobody knows where or when.
However, an Egyptian pharaoh
Shishak.
Yes, invaded the city of Jerusalem around about 980 BC, and he may have taken the ark back to the city of Tanis and hidden it in a secret chamber called the Well of Souls.
Secret chamber.
However, about a year after the pharaoh had returned to Egypt, the city of Tanis was consumed by the desert in a sandstorm which lasted a whole year, wiped clean by the wrath of God.
That's it.
Good God.
Yes, that's just what the Hebrews thought.
Now what's that supposed to be coming out of there?
Lightning. Fire. Power of God or something.
Beginning to understand Hitler's interest in this.
Oh, yes. The Bible speaks of the ark leveling mountains and laying waste to entire regions. An army which carries the ark before it is invincible.
You realize what the ark is? It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking to God.
An army which carries the ark.
Oh, you remember that well, right? Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, the Ark of the Covenant. They found it, but in our morning passport, Nadia Bilchik has found it as well.
Yes, and the mystery continues.
It continues.
I mean, Steven Spielberg certainly popularized it, but this is a mystery that's been going on for hundreds of thousands of years. And where is the Ark of the Covenant? Well, the Ethiopians, both Christians and Jewish Ethiopians, believe that's in a church in Ethiopia.